Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and you are watching TTV News, some latest events in the province. And now coming to details. Ladies and gentlemen, the working group of the Central New Rural Coordination Office led by Mr. Phương Đình Anh, Deputy Chief of the Central New Rural Coordination Office, has just had a few survey of the results of the new rural construction in the city, welcoming and working with the delegation. There were Mr. Trư Tập Phát, Deputy Director of the Department of Agriculture and Rural Development of the province, Mr. Nguyễn Trung Hiếu, Vice Chairman of the City People Committee. In 2011, TayNinhTV City began to implement the national target program on building new rural areas for three communes of Bình Minh, Tân Bình, and Thanh Tân. During the implementation process, although there are still many difficulties and challenges, but with force and high determination, TayNinhTV City has completed the task of building a new countryside. Up to now, 100% of communes in the area have been recognized as meeting new rural commune standard, of which 2 but 3 of communes have been recognized as meeting newly advanced rural standards. In order for those years to be considered and recognized that TayNinhTV City meet new rural standard to ensure full meeting the regulations, Mr. Phương Đình Anh, Deputy Chief of the Central New Rural Coordination Office, suggested that TayNinhTV City urgently review and complete the dossier laws to the reality and send it to the Central New Rural Coordination Office to submit to the Central Appraisal Council for consideration. TayNinhTV province has been implementing the Rural Tourism Development Program in building new rural areas. Thereby, in order to promote the potential advantages of agriculture, rural village, culture, and ecological environment of its locality, promote the development of rural tourism associated with new rural construction. TayNinhTV currently has one tourism model in the direction of farmstay operating in Hương Thuận Commune, Tramathau, attracting many domestic and foreign tourists. TayNinhTV Department of Culture, Sport and Tourism also organized a work to study and experience models, digital transformation, agricultural guides associated with agricultural and rural tourism in Đồng Tháp province, survey tourist destinations in the province, develop guidelines for establishing a model of associations in the agricultural field in the province. Thereby, 2 models were established to pilot Bảo Đảm Duran Assembly Hall in Bảo Đảm Commune in Gò Dầu District and TayNinhTV Custom Association in Tân Hưng Commune, Tân Châu District. Rural International Cultural, Tourism and Culinary Festival held in province and city throughout the country. Tourism business enterprise and cooperatives of the province have been facilitated to participate in the promotion and promotion of agricultural and rural tourism. The province also informed about training documents on the development of agricultural and rural community tourism models in building new rural areas in Vietnam to take documents in the organization and implementation of the rural tourism development program in the rural construction in the province. Recently, TayNinhTV province has been implementing the Rural Tourism Development Program in new rural construction. In order for the program to be implemented effectively, in the coming time, the province will focus on standardizing rural destination and tourism products. The goal of the province is to strive for 2025. In the province, there are at least one recognized rural tourist attraction associated with the advantage of agriculture, culture, rural village, or ecological environment of the locality. 50% of rural tourism survey business establishments are recognized as meeting the standards of serving tourists. At least 50% of rural tourist attractions are recognized. To achieve the set goal, in the coming time, the province will focus on operating and investing in the development of rural tourism projects in connection with the implementation of new rural construction criteria, developing quality human resources for rural tourism, promoting communication, promoting rural tourism promotion. Implementing the digital transformation program in building new rural areas towards smart new rural areas in the period 2023-2025, the TayNinhTV Agriculture and Rural Development Sector deployed the construction of a pilot model project for smart new rural communes in Trường Đông Commune, Hoa Thanh Thao. Smart New Countryside is the application of digital transformation in all fields of the commune, from the installation of security cameras on village streets, unless the application of the Internet of Things, artificial intelligence to control agricultural production and all aspects of rural life. Currently, TayNinhTV Department of Agriculture and Rural Development is consulting Department of Branches to advise the Bronx People Committee to apprise to the pilot model project of a smart new rural commune into the commune Hoa Thanh Thao. He also vetted in building and organizing a handover ceremony to put into operation the Smart Urban Monitoring and Operation Center at the headquarters of the People Council, Thao People's Committee, and the security and other surveillance camera system under the Smart City project of the Thao. Mr. William Phong, Standing Deputy Secretary of the City Party Committee, Chairman of the People Council of Hoa Thanh Thao, and the delegation have just had the supervision session on building Hoa Thanh Thao to meet the standards of urban luster for the People Committee of Hoa Thanh Thao, rule analysis and assessment of the current state of urban development of lustered urban classification criteria. Up to now, Hoa Thanh Thao has achieved 59 by 63 urban criteria for lustered, reaching 88.29 points per 100 points. Of the 63 component standard, there are 45 standards with maximum levels, 14 standards with minimum score, and 4 criteria that have not met, including average economic growth in the last 3 years, the rate of urban wastewater treated, meet technical standard, green building, and standard for urban functional areas. Up to now, Hoa Thanh Thao has established a dossier of Hoa Thanh Thao Urban Development Program until 2030, orientation to 2035, and the project to classify Hoa Thanh urban areas is the last third urban area submitted to the authority for approval. Regarding the graduation of 2 communes, Trường Hoa and Long Thanh Nam meeting world standard, rule review, up to now the communes have met 4/4 of the world standard, including population size, natural area scale, structure, socio-economic development level, and infrastructure system. Concluding the monitoring, the Standing Deputy Secretary of the City Party Committee, Chairman of the People Council of Hoa Thanh Thao, William Phong, suggested that in the meantime, the Top People Committee should urgently review its criterion and its unqualified standard, with a specific plan to organize the implementation. In particular, it should be noted the state management of urban planning, industry review medium-term public investment plan for the period 2021-2025, and a newer public investment plans. In July, TayNinhTV Department of Industry and Trade actually coordinated with locality to closely monitor the market situation. In order to effectively implement market stabilization program, the organization of the connection between the distribution business and the source of goods in each locality is being strongly implemented. The Department of Industry and Trade is still continuing to promote propaganda to implement the campaign. Vietnamese people give priority to using Vietnamese goods, directly and creating or favorable conditions for business in the area to promote production and business, especially bringing goods, especially essential items, to rural, remote areas. In addition, the Department of Industry and Trade is also mobilizing businesses to actively participate in the market stabilization program. These businesses not only must sell as fixed points of sale, but also combine with mobile points of sale in industrial park, export processing zone, rural area, remote area, and borders, to ensure that all people can access essential items at reasonable price.
Ladies and gentlemen, on August 10, the Ho Chi Minh City Development Joint Stock Commercial Bank TayNinhTV branch held a ceremony to celebrate its 10th anniversary. Attending the event, there were Mr. Yu Văn Thắng, Member of Provincial Party Committee, Vice Chairman of Provincial People's Committee. After 10 years of construction and development, up to now the Ho Chi Minh City Development Joint Stock Commercial Bank TayNinhTV branch has a scale of 1 branch, 3 affiliated transaction affairs spread across the key areas of the TayNinhTV province. ST Bank TayNinhTV branch has implemented many projects and programs that bring the practical benefits to the community, contributing to the socio-economic development of the province. On this occasion, ST Bank TayNinhTV branch was honored to receive a certificate of merit from Provincial People's Committee for having made many contributions to the development of economic activities in the TayNinhTV province in the period period of 2014 to 2024 and a certificate of merit from the State Bank of Vietnam to the branch. And the Food Safety Department under Ministry of Health has just issued an official dispatch on strengthening food safety assurance during this year's Mid-Autumn Festival. Accordingly, it requests the People's Committee and Departments of Health of the provinces cities nationwide to direct functional units to implement the measures to ensure the food safety, prevent the food poisoning, and protect the rights and health of consumers. DFSD requests units to coordinate with the Department of Industry and Trade and Department of Agriculture and Rural Development to carry out inspection activities to inspect the compliance with the food safety regulations of food production, processing and trading establishments in the area. The units and localities focus on prioritizing inspections of establishments producing and trading mooncakes, confectionery, soft drinks, and traditional foods produced in the craft villages and small-scale establishments, the food service establishments, and street vendors also. Along with that, the units promptly treat and recall products that do not ensure the food safety, strictly handle violations, and publicize the names of establishments, addresses, and times of violating products on mass media. If establishments show signs of criminal violations, it is recommended to transfer to the police agency for investigation and handling according to the regulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, even though we have only entered the first days of the 7th lunar month, the mooncake and Mid-Autumn Lantern market is already really bustling. Throughout the route, Mid-Autumn Lantern with all shape and colorful color contributed to bringing the atmosphere of Tet reunion closer to the people of TayNin. Across the street, lantern shops sell a series of products with a variety of colors and shapes, from traditional lanterns such as star lantern, carp lantern, to model lanterns in the shape of funny cartoon characters. All have created a strong attraction not only for children but also evoke childhood memories in the hearts of adults. To prepare for the Mid-Autumn Festival, the store has also prepared traditional lamp lights, such as star, animals lamp stick, and model lamp slide. There are flash light, hot trend timbrels on TikTok now. The prices of lanterns are also very diverse, ranging from a few tens of thousands to a few hundred thousand, helping consumers have more choices. For me, I like to choose the lamps of the past because it also reminds me of the lamp lights of childhood. It's not as shimmering as the current lamps, and the traditional lamp lights also simply gives me a childhood feeling of childhood memories of the Mid-Autumn days, play with my family and children in my early childhood. Buying lantern every midterm festival is not just about buying a toy, but this also a way for many people to bring the warm atmosphere of the Tet Reunion Festival to their homes.
And ladies and gentlemen, the planning of Bến Tre province for the period of 2021 to 2030 with a vision to 2050 is oriented towards the east with the orientation of developing an additional of 50,000 hectares towards the sea, including the reclaimed sea area. The resolution of the 11th Bến Tre Provincial Party Congress term of 2020 to 2025 also sets a goal of strongly developing the marine economy, ensuring the national defense security, protecting the environment, preventing coastal erosion, and adapting to climate change. Bến Tre is the coastal province of the Mekong Delta with a coastline of over 65 kilometers and exclusive economic zones of nearly 20,000 square kilometers for a long time. The province's socio-economic development has always been closely linked to the sea, especially the coastal districts of Bình Đại, Ba Tri, and Thành Phú. And in recent years, the marine economic strength of the three coastal districts have been strongly exploited. The stream grow well and the economic efficiency is also very high. It made the profits to the farmers and the rising upstream, and it will become one of the export products of Bến Tre province to other countries also, and so it's contributing to the development of the economy. Implementing Resolution number 4 of Provincial Party Committee, the province has developed for 420 hectares of high-tech stream farming, and that is very high-tech. We apply for the science and technology in raising the stream for making the good products of seafood products to export. And the eastern direction is determining to help open up new development spots towards the sea for Bến Tre, an island province with many limitations in traffic infrastructure, and the province is investing in forming a traffic access connecting to coastal district, creating favorable conditions for trade and transportation also. And the province is operating national highway of 57B and 60, investing in completing coastal complex projects, completing investment in bridge and road projects connecting Bến Tre province with TayNinhTV, Trà Vinh, and Vĩnh Long provinces. In the East strategy, Bến Tre also focused on implementing coastal roads connecting to Ho Chi Minh City, Long An, Tiền Giang, Bến Tre, Trà Vinh, Sóc Trăng, and Bạc Liêu. And when completed, this road will facilitate trade, promote tourism, agriculture, and industry development, creating a road level for Bến Tre and entire Mekong Delta region.
Ladies and gentlemen, making achievements to welcome the 11th Congress of Vietnam Farlam Rong of Tây Ninh Province, term 2024-2029. Recently, the Farlam Rong Committee at all levels in the province have mobilized to be a project serving socio-economic development while consolidating the Royal National Unity Law. Today, all work to welcome the Congress have been completed. These days, people in Summer to Hamlet-driven Commune Chotan District are very excited when the Sermon Concrete project in LA 28 has been completed and put into use. This is one of the words to celebrate the Vietnam Farlam Rong Congress in the province term 2024-2029. In addition, Châu Thành District also registered to build 20 houses of Royal Solidarity for poor and disadvantaged households to live in housing, mobilize people to light up the street, and many meaningful things. All works and parts are completed on time for registration, creating an exciting emulation atmosphere. In general, these roads were very early in the past, especially in the rainy season. People travel difficult days. Also, thanks to the local government to make the road concrete, clean and beautiful. People are happy, excited, traveling also others. Since the day this route has made people very happy, energy lines are mobilized from here to the street. The night travel is very healthy. The people here are very united, although also have the poor. In Yumachao district, many meaningful works and work were also deployed to the roads by the district Farlam Rong Committee, in which its member organization and Rong and the commune and hamlet levels has at least one specific work, model, and part. Romanian is the work of supporting livestock production capital for poor, near-poor households and disadvantaged households in Bến Cui commune. Each household will be supported with a capital source of 10 million Vietnam đồng without interest to invest in production and livestock. In the past, I was a poor household, then I was supported by the Rong. I got business, imported more materials, sold more, and better family life. In addition to the meaningful works and work at the railroads, the Bronx of Vietnam Farlam will also build more than 140 Royal Solidarity House for near-poor households in the province, with a total value of over 10 billion Vietnam đồng. Up to now, the works to welcome the Farlam Rong Congress at all levels, the 11th Congress of the Vietnam Farlam Rong of the province, toward the 10th National Congress of Vietnam Farlam Rong, term 2024-2029 in the province, have all been completed, not only with broad political significance, but also contributing to promoting the socio-economic development of the locality. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for watching and see you next time.